Hello everyone. So in the last video we had seen about what is the structure of wheat and the classification of different types of wheat. So in this video let us see about how the particular wheat cereal grain is being processed and how it is being milled. So our end consumer product, we have to look in how we are getting the end product. So in this video let's look into about the processing of wheat. First of all, getting into the processing steps, let's have a small recall about the types, because before processing wheat, mainly we have to consider about the types, because as I already told in the last video, there are main different types of wheat, that is the hard wheat, soft wheat and the durum wheat is also been present. So hard wheat, as from the term hard, we can come to a conclusion that it has a high amount of protein, okay, and the soft one is it has a low amount of protein. So where it is being used, hard and the soft, the classification is nothing but for making of the bread, for those the bakery items that needs the process of or undergoes the process of fermentation has to be actually considered for the hard wheat. And getting into the soft wheat, from the term we can understand that it has a low protein content, that it is more ideal for making cakes and the pastries. So with these two types classification, let's get into the processing, how it is being processed. So from this like an overall view or the processing diagram, we can actually first how we can process the particular wheat, that is what are all the stages that is being used for processing of the wheat is clearly seen or shown in this program, the diagram, sorry. So in the first picture we can see about the mill, that is the bin or the silo where the wheat is actually being stored. Okay, then after which from the stored bins or the silo, the wheat is being first taken into the first operation, that is the screener. So where it is being screened based on the different types. Okay, so because in the stage of screening, it will also remove the cereal grains that are having more than 12% of moisture content, because moisture content role is the main important one before processing any cereal grain. So it should be to less than or up to 12% moisture only for safe processing. So in that screening, what happens is that it will remove the higher moisture grains, and also sometimes other stones, dust or impurities also will be screened off. Then goes to the gravity separator, where based on the gravitational force, that is the machine will just be having a shaking motion. So based on that gravitational force, it will it is a process like to remove the extra particulates that are present along with the wheat. Okay, then it goes to the disc separation, scorer, magnetic separator and the wheat fed or the animal feed is good. So disc separator is the separator where actual process of the milling of the wheat takes place, and then with the scorer after milling, it will the scorer will help to remove the extra particles that are being present with the adhered wheat. Okay, then it goes to the magnetic separator, where during the process of disc separation and the scorer, sometimes few particles will get like adhered as a magnet with the wheat, so or the flour. So that has to be safely removed in order to finally separate the wheat and the other extraneous things that are being removed. That is, for example, if you are going to process as a milling process for maida, we have to make sure the bran and the germ has to be removed. So in that case, we have to look into whether those layers have been removed and the end use has been attained. That is whether the other unwanted has to be discarded for the feed for the animal. So here, based on the wheat, sometimes due to the unbalancing of the moisture, tempering is being done in between between the steps of processing of wheat. So this tempering will differ upon the type of wheat that we are going to use for processing of